Detroit, you'll understand how fitting it is that a band with Eastern European roots like Ingray is representing the Motor City in the International Ambassadors of Rock competition. Fresh off their victory in the Hard Rock Cafe-sponsored Battle of the Bands, this truly international quartet is excited about their upcoming trip to the UK. But in the meantime, Ingray is gearing up for their May 28 CD release party at the Hard Rock, which will feature guests like percussionist Dior and guitarist Glenn T. Soma from Dismantle. We connected with Ingray during a recent rehearsal to learn exactly what revs the band's motor.
David, Nervin, Adisa, and Harris.
So, I understand that you all moved here from Bosnia.
These three did here.
Okay.
Not all of us.
I'm local to Detroit area.
Okay, so you moved here in 2000, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Nervin was a little prior to that. He's actually Canadian and...
I had a few countries under my belt before that, but played around a little bit in Europe, went to Canada, and then settled here, and then, you know, met up with these guys, and this is the history.
Detroit.
Yep.
Yeah, fell in love with Detroit.
There were a lot of cities you could have chosen when you moved to the U.S. What is it about Detroit?
Well, there is something specific about Detroit. You know, that kind of grungy, dirty atmosphere, that feeling of honest area where you can sit down and actually write a song, be inspired by what you see and people you're surrounded with. And it's something, you know, kind of unique. It's just easy for us to create in Detroit.
This is a culturally diverse region, and Ingray is a culturally diverse band. This worldview plays into the music they create and in how they experience life in the U.S.
We all write songs. So, from a musical perspective, I mean, I think, you know, let's say Dave is coming from Dearborn. I mean, you can't get more multicultural than that. I mean, Dearborn, right here, right? So, I mean, the perception itself, what we, I think, realized through travels, through the hardships, you know, war, whatnot, is that it really doesn't matter where you're coming from. I mean, that's not, you know, as long as you find this binding a thing, whether it be art, music, work, honesty, whatever it is, it's something that binds you and puts you on that same level. It truly makes no difference where you come from.
Yeah, and that's why I think America is such a great country, because all this culture, and it's nowhere else except here. That
yeah, Europe is very closed. I mean, still.
Yeah, and here everybody has the sense of nationality. You know, you belong under one nation, you know, which is America. Even though if you come from, you know, from Asia.
It doesn't matter where from. You're in America.
Right.
I guess, you know, it's coming from four individuals who got together to create something. So what did we create? I think we created a, you know, the friendship, the relationship between us that we're just trying to show through that music as far as the different experiences that we have. I think there's a common bond, but we listen to different music. So obviously the mix of that is, you know, it's not going to be unified. It's going to be the mix of all kinds of genres, all kinds of world music. But I think when they come together, you're going to get ingray. In a way, we're proud to be, we think, unique in that sense, original as far as we can be. But really, it's paying the tribute to everything we've learned, everything we've seen, everything we've heard, and then to the new place where we're going with this music. So I'm just glad we're all fine with each other, so we can all share that and express it.
Ingray is off representing Detroit pretty soon, but before that, Detroiters can see them live at their CD release party.
May 28th at the Hard Rock Cafe in Detroit. It's on Monroe Street in Detroit. And it's 6 p.m. until midnight.
Yes, and it's Thursday night.
Thursday night. It's a Thursday night.
Thursday
Come
night.
and
May
check it out.
28th.
You're in for a treat.
Everybody's invited.
Everybody.
All ages show, so you can bring the kids.